Okay, I'm slowly coming to the realization that this is legit. This is a coup. It is not the first coup that we've seen from the Republican Party. It is not the first military and intelligence-backed Republican coup. You had Bush in 2000, that was a coup. You had Reagan in 1980, that was a coup. You had Nixon in 1968, that was a coup. So this is not a rare occurrence at all. The Republicans launch a coup every 10, 15, 20 years, okay? But it is becoming increasingly clear that we're stuck with Trump whether we like it or not. People are going to vote for Clinton. We're going to get Trump. And don't pretend like picking Sanders over Clinton would have gotten us out of this either. Because this isn't really about democracy. This is about the military saying, we like this guy. It's a really hack job, okay? They're not even trying to hide it. Trump is the establishment candidate now, and the establishment always wins. Well, wins, anyways. Right? Wins. The ABC tracking poll is beyond hurting. That kind of movement out of nowhere with no backup, it's not even worth debunking. That's nonsense, okay? But that's the poll you're going to hear about. There are going to be some massive contradictions. You'll never get a good answer. You'll just be expected to swallow them whole. And we did go through this once before, but I fear that most of us did not learn the correct lesson, which is that there wasn't a serious choice on offer. There was never actually an election between Bush and Gore. It was predetermined from the start. Clinton may be putting up more of a fight than Gore did, but that doesn't make the outcome any less certain. I don't want to claim insider knowledge, okay? I'm not stating anything with 100% certainty either. I'm not pretending to be a psychic or anything. I'm just pointing out the obvious. This is becoming clear that you're looking at another military CIA coup to put another Republican Party candidate in power. Because that, and using the same tools that they've always used. That poll is not hurting. It's too absurd for that even. In the end, the historical record will probably record that it was the emails, even though those of us that lived through it and were paying close enough attention will remember that they shifted the aggregates first, okay? Clinton's numbers came down like a week before the emails were released. But that is what you're seeing in all the news reports. Her numbers have come down since, no. The polling that they're throwing at you, took the numbers down first, and then they released the emails. So they fucked the aggregates first, and then they created their claimed reason for it afterwards. And in fact, that's evidence. There's implicit evidence, but it's evidence. If you start seeing the media claim that the numbers came down because of the emails, which is what you are seeing, that's confirmation that this is a setup, because the numbers came down first, or so they claim. Is that an oops? No. You'll have to swallow it. And don't expect a good explanation, because you'll never get it. So what is Trump going to be like then? Is he going to abolish free trade and build walls and bring the military home? No. That's what Bush said he would do. He will be like Bush, he will be like Reagan, he will be like Nixon. Expect a couple of stupid wars, more free trade agreements, fuck up the economy, the whole thing, alright? So, go ahead, grab your pitchforks. No. Go smoke a joint. Okay, it doesn't matter. They don't care. He's a puppet of the military. And it's not even that people are too stupid to figure it out. It's that they don't care if people figure it out or not. Because what are you going to do about it? The guy from the, General Chief of Staff, he shows up in your office, puts his gun down on the table. What are you going to do? It's reality, right? And it's brazen. But there's zero fucks given. Zero fucks given by the military about what you think about what they're doing. Now, don't ask me exactly how they're going to do this. You look at a map and it's hard to figure this out, right? How do they tell you that Trump wins this election when he has no path on the map? I don't know what they're going to do, okay? I'm not a psychic, and that's not obvious, but I expect to be like, what? It's going to be outlandish. Okay, he'll like win Michigan or something. And don't expect an answer when it happens, right? The day before the election, you'll look at the polls in Michigan, and Michigan will be, Clinton will be winning Michigan by 10 points if you look at the polls the day before the election. And then Trump will win Michigan. And then they'll poll the day after the election, and, Clinton will be winning by 10 points. And it will not make sense. And you'll look at it and you'll say, I don't understand this. Don't expect an answer. You'll never get one. But I do want to make this very clear. This is not the fault of the American people, okay? They didn't pick Trump. They didn't have that choice. And the rest of the world should be empathetic rather than superior.